Welcome to The Explainer. Look, if you're a focused learner trying to immediately upgrade how you work, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're bringing high energy and deep focus to one singular mission, and that is building practical, no-code, generative AI workflows that you can literally use right now. We're not doing abstract theories today. We're not doing complex programming. We are talking about natural language interactions that seamlessly integrate into your actual everyday tasks. So get ready because we're about to seriously supercharge your productivity. Here's our masterclass roadmap for this explainer. 1. Communication styles. 2. Voice to structure. 3. Automated monitoring. 4. Narrated slide decks. And 5. Gold standard. And a quick heads up. I'm going to be throwing some finely tuned prompts on the screen today, so definitely be ready to hit pause later on and steal the exact wording for your own use. Okay, let's dive into this first one. Section 1. Communication styles, recreating your voice. So here's the workflow pipeline to make that happen. Instead of just asking the AI to guess what a professional email sounds like, we actually feed it previous anonymized examples of our own writing. Step 1 is gathering those past emails, and of course, remembering to strip out any sensitive or identifiable data to follow your organization's data governance, right? Step 2 is having the AI perform a style analysis on that text. Step 3 then transforms that analysis into a highly efficient, reusable style guide, or it updates the AI's memory if you're using an enterprise platform like Copilot or ChatGPT Enterprise. And finally, Step 4 uses that brand new guide to draft perfect custom replies. I strongly encourage you to pause the explainer right now and read this exact prompt. Listen to this. Read the anonymized example emails and identify tone, sentence structure, formatting patterns, communication style, and recurring writing habits. Then create a reusable style guide that can help maintain this communication style consistently across future emails. Notice how that perfectly forces the AI to pinpoint structural mechanics rather than just taking a wild guess. By commanding the system to identify your recurring writing habits, you're essentially building a custom template out of your own brain's communication patterns. Now, once you've got that style guide established, this is your follow-up prompt. Using the style guide, draft a professional email reply that maintains the same tone, structure, and communication style. Keep the wording original and avoid directly copying previous emails. Look at the constraints we put in place there. We're telling the AI to use its new memory to draft consistent communications, but crucially, we specifically command it to keep the wording original and avoid direct copy-pasting. That ensures your outputs feel fresh and contextually appropriate for the new situation, but completely aligned with their established voice. Honestly, it's a total game changer for recurring communication. Moving right along. Section 2. Voice to structure. Organizing dictation. Let's move to and see how this builds out. You know, we all have those moments where ideas just flow way faster than we can actually type them. Well, this pipeline solves that entirely. You start by capturing rough ideas via a mobile app, maybe the ChatGPT mobile app, or something like Vocaroo. You just dictate your brainstorming and the AI then transcribes it, cleans it into highly structured notes, and generates a finalized draft. Just look at the stark contrast here. Over on the left, we've got the raw input. It's fragmented, it's full of verbal fillers, jumping randomly from thought to thought. It's just messy human brainstorming. But on the right, the output, a beautifully clean, logically organized narrative with grouped themes. The vital thing to remember here is that the AI acts as an organizer for your ideas. It is not replacing your human judgment at all, it's just doing the heavy lifting of formatting. And here is the verbatim prompt that unlocks that whole transformation. It's wonderfully simple but highly effective. Turn the rough notes/audio into a narrative with grouped themes and logical order. Avoid repetition. I highly invite you to pause and save this one. It will instantly upgrade your brainstorming sessions, whether you're planning a presentation, scripting a video, or literally just trying to make sense of your scattered voice memos. All right, Section 3, Automated Monitoring Beyond Random Searching. Before we get into the mechanics of this one, we really need to clearly define our core objective. We are building what's called a persistent opportunity monitor. This is a continuous AI monitoring service. The goal here is absolutely not to just run a one-time random search to collect information. No, the goal is to establish a system that creates actionable summaries and push notifications that are tailored exactly to your criteria, running quietly on a set schedule. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how to command that system. I mean, look at this massive, comprehensive prompt. So please pause and study it. Notice how we define the exact domain, the specific inclusion rules like upcoming deadlines, and critically, the exclusion rules to avoid closed or expired opportunities. We set an automated schedule for when it should run, but pay special attention to the deduplication rule at the very bottom. Maintain memory of previously reported opportunities and avoid repeating them in future updates. That is huge. It stops you from getting spammed with the same information week after week. This single prompt literally transforms random Googling into a relentless, automated digital assistant. Next up, Section 4, Narrated Slide Decks, Designing the Visuals. Here's how this process flows. We go from text-based narrated slide instructions, combine that with a defined narrated visual style, to finally outputting a polished slide presentation. We aren't just asking the AI to make some slides. We are giving it a literal director's brief on exactly how those slides should feel, how they should flow, and how they should function. Take a close look at the exact wording of this prompt and really notice the level of detail we're demanding here. Create a slide deck from this narrative. The presentation should feel conversational and educational. Use clean, modern visuals. Avoid large blocks of text. Maintain visual consistency and flow naturally from one slide to the next. For each slide, include slide title, visual, and speaker notes. Specifying all of that, the conversational tone, the clean visual layout, the exact output pace, is exactly what leads to dramatically better outputs and completely eliminates those awful text-heavy AI slides we've all had to suffer through. And that brings us to Section 5, our most sophisticated module, Gold Standard, Teaching AI What Good Is. So instead of just telling the AI to write something and crossing our fingers hoping for the best, we actually upload our absolute best existing work, like a perfect lesson plan, an ideal timetable, or a flawless assessment brief. We instruct the AI to analyze this gold standard document to extract very specific traits, its structure, its formatting, the exact tone, the level of detail, the organization, and the presentation style. We are literally teaching the machine your baseline definition of excellence, rather than just having it copy text. This is the primary gold standard prompt, and I strongly urge you to pause and copy this crucial step. Use the uploaded example as a gold standard reference for structure, formatting, tone, level of detail, organization, and presentation style. Use the example to understand what a high-quality output should look like before generating new content from the uploaded material. You are explicitly telling the AI to understand quality before it generates anything new. The goal isn't copying the original material. The goal is teaching the AI the underlying framework of what makes your work good in the first place. And here is the follow-up prompt that finally applies that gold standard framework. Now use the new uploaded material to generate insert request while maintaining the same overall quality, structure, and presentation style as the example provided. So now you upload your brand new raw source notes, and because the AI has already internalized your structure, your formatting, and your tone from the previous step, this new output is going to be generated consistently, accurately, and at a dramatically higher level of quality than a standard prompt could ever hope to achieve. So the crucial point is this really simple equation. Better workflows lead directly to better outputs. Whether it's communication, automated monitoring, or narrative design, the secret to high-quality generative AI results isn't about knowing how to code. It's just about investing a little bit of time to build these repeatable, structured natural language workflows into your daily routine. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final thought to spark some immediate action. We have covered 5 completely different ways to upgrade your productivity today. So, which of these GenAI workflows will you build into your workday first? Are you going to master your email voice, or maybe set up a persistent opportunity monitor? Dive into the comments and let me know your plan. And hey, if there's another GenAI topic you'd like unpacked next, share that too. Thank you so much for learning with us, and go put those prompts to work.